I want to discuss all the highlights of our first ever XRP Ledger Community Day in this video, which you won't want to miss. We learned about the ongoing Ripple SEC case, Brad Garlinghouse's meetings with President Trump, and several exciting new developments for the XRP Ledger. Stay tuned for the entire video because I also want to discuss a timeline for institutional adoption at the end, which you will find fascinating. I've been trading crypto successfully for over 380 days, consistently closing every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $29,000 in profits by copying my trades. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in the profile description and start copying my trades for free today, along with the XRP price chart. Since this is crucial to demonstrating the strength of the XRP community, I want to begin this video by just discussing one of my favorite aspects of XRP Community Day. Throughout the event, I spent much time moving between various spaces, paying close attention to the Bitcoin maximalist environment. Now, I was mainly eager to hear what they had to say to find out how they handled everything. Did they worry? Did they spread false information? What did they have to say about the events taking place within the XRP Ledger community? The fact that they validated one of my key theories regarding the reasons behind their extreme fear of XRP is among the most intriguing things I observed. They perceive the momentum, which is why they see the events. They recognize the potential strength of this new system. Their incessant question, "How are there 25,000 people in this space?" was among the most intriguing things I overheard. Why are so many people listening to XRP? There are only 400 persons in this room. This is not good. How can we increase the number of individuals in this area? Now that they could finally glimpse the accurate scale of the XRP community, I saw complete fear. How many individuals are interested in XRP? How many actual individuals are aware of this asset's value proposition? For a long time, the Bitcoin Maxi strategy kept spreading false information, hoping these individuals would never find it out. Let's hope we can deceive them enough that they will fall for the FUD and not realize what XRP is. However, this was the first time they recognized the immense potential of this community. More than 150,000 viewers tuned in to hear the XRP conversation, which was one of my most thrilling things, simply observing the XRP community's immense size and strength. These Bitcoin maxis attempt to convey that we are a small group of people. Most of it is bots. Guys, that might be the most ludicrous thing you've ever heard. Today, this truly brought maximalists' attention to that. I'll tell you now, I could listen to them fretting over that throughout the day. Having stated that I wish to discuss another fascinating topic here, it's the first significant advancement since XRP Ledger Community Day. This means that $185 million worth of tokenized treasuries are now being added to the XRP Ledger. This is quite interesting since the XRP Ledger is one of the best blockchains for tokenization. Significant behind-the-scenes efforts are underway to tokenize some of these financial goods on the ledger. However, this is nothing compared to what will happen. I predict that the XRP Ledger will see the tokenization of billions, if not trillions, of dollars. But what a fantastic beginning! More collaborations are underway for the XRP Ledger. This one is between Ondo, BlackRock, and the XRP Ledger. It is fantastic that so many of the folks who avoided the XRP Ledger due to the Ripple SEC case are now returning in droves. You know, this Ripple SEC case is annoying, was one of the things I brought up early on. The fact that we must be here is awful. On the other hand, various organizations and businesses will say, wait a minute, this is one of the most compliant blockchains out there. Ripple is still developing this quickly. With the most significant financial institutions on the planet, they are expanding their book of business. Here is where we must park some capital, and we're witnessing precisely that. The second highly intriguing item concerned President Trump and Brad Garlinghouse. To give you a little background, we have heard that President Trump and Brad Garlinghouse have directly discussed XRP's inclusion in the strategic reserve. And because you guys will find it fascinating, I wanted to play you a video of Brad Garlinghouse discussing this directly on the XRP Community Day or the Ripple Community Day. Hearing about his tight collaboration with the Trump team was one of the day's highlights. Donald Trump is the first American president, guys. The digital asset that represents the American hometown hero is called XRP. This is a pairing made in heaven. I believe Brad Garlinghouse will confirm that in this video. Pay attention to this. I have directly talked with the president about these issues, and the president's commitment is highly evident. He recognizes the importance of these technologies. He aspires to be the U.S. president of cryptocurrency, and reversing some of the detrimental actions taken by the previous government is one of their top goals. You've previously witnessed the type of revocation of SAB 121, which deals with banks' custody of cryptocurrency. That is a huge deal. The momentum is already there in the first week, and I have a positive outlook for the future. In particular, there are nearly 2 questions to consider regarding the strategic reserve question. First, is it logical for the United States to maintain a crypto-related strategic reserve? The politicians and our elected officials will be the ones to decide this. We want as much support for that as possible to increase its likelihood. Furthermore, it is untrue that I advocated against a strategic cryptocurrency reserve or even just Bitcoin. This is blatantly false. Let's maximize the implications for cryptocurrency if the United States decides to take this action. Regardless of your opinion of their specific policies, this administration has repeatedly shown that America comes first. Their goal is to prioritize American technologies. Considering how American companies have been penalized over the past 4 years, they want to prioritize American businesses. And they indicate that they would like to assist those businesses. Therefore, it's annoying to watch the tribalism surface over the last weekend. Diversifying beyond a single asset only makes sense if there is a crypto strategic reserve. However, as I mentioned in my tweet from yesterday, we should support the industry widely. One of those is XRP. Despite its intrinsic global nature, people and businesses undoubtedly use XRP to expand the ledger worldwide. That's why we're hosting this event today. The final thing I'll say is that a little nation like Bhutan has already established a crypto strategic reserve and produced a basket, and that wasn't the case. It made sense to me. Any financial counselor would tell you that holding various assets will lower risk and make sense if you want to diversify your risk. Once more, it only makes sense to be aware of the president's views and priorities if we wish to increase the chances that it will pass Congress and get his support. Hopefully, though, we will avoid arguing over that one again. My tweet from yesterday sums up my feelings about it. That was fantastic. He mentions at the end that it must be a basket to pass past President Trump, which is the case. In that footage, Brad Garlinghouse affirmed that he was conducting the chats. He has also told Trump that a basket of cryptocurrencies would be the most sensible option. He raises an excellent issue regarding Bhutan. The identity of Bitcoin's originator is unknown. We have no idea what the future holds for the Bitcoin protocol or the XRP ledger protocol. The United States will not become the sole reserve if its sovereignty is based on a cryptocurrency network. It simply isn't logical at all. They plan to strategically spread risk while investing in innovation by using a basket and several distinct networks. Additionally, Trump has always put America first. As Brad stated, Ripple is a cryptocurrency startup based in the United States. President Trump will take all necessary steps to make amends, and I believe that XRP's position as the strategic reserve will be a fantastic way for us to witness that. We'll see what transpires regarding taxes and other matters. Stuart Alderete affirmed his firm belief that this case will be dropped in 2025. Therefore, there is more excellent agreement that this is ending. Ripple's institutional adoption is still ongoing, and conversations between Ripple and Trump's staff are still ongoing. For me, it's clear that all of these things will happen. The momentum is there, as we can already see. We are simply awaiting some sort of schedule for when we will witness this, but the people are in the correct position. As I mentioned in the introduction, we do now have one of those timelines. As we can see, the first 30 days will be devoted to each agency discussing its capabilities. The next 60 days will primarily be spent determining how individuals proceed, what regulations will be in place, and how we write many things we have done in the past. Additionally, we want to have foundations for the Bitcoin industry in place within the first 180 days. It's incredible to see how far this has come, guys. The preparations are already in place, and for the first time, we are taking the required actions to gain institutional adoption. By the 180th day, we ought to have well-defined plans for the future of cryptocurrencies in the United States. Additionally, I never imagined it would happen this rapidly, guys, because we will begin to have institutional clarity and structural frameworks for proceeding with these Bitcoin networks. We will witness an unprecedented surge in American invention. I want to wrap up this video by quickly reviewing the XRP price chart, because we now see something intriguing. We fell out of this range but are now seeing XRP reconsolidating within it. We had this vast XRP drop, but the whales devoured it practically immediately, as we witnessed. Right now, we're bottoming out. Additionally, it will be fascinating to observe what XRP does next, as it continues to consolidate within this triangle formation. The Ripple SEC case is finishing, XRP ETFs are likely coming soon, and there may be a Ripple IPO. With all these obstacles behind them, Ripple is growing more quickly than ever. This market will continue to rise. It was terrific as we witnessed this final dip eating up. Additionally, there has never been more momentum behind XRP. We observe today that the XRP community is robust, revitalized, and prepared to defend itself. The XRP community is the largest, most intelligent, and most influential community on the planet. Long-term network effects are among the most crucial factors, and the construction of all of this is only getting started. Guys, today was a massive success for our first XRP community. There will be a lot more of these things in the future. It will be incredible to look back when we reach number 20 or anything like that, especially since you are all watching and participating in the first ever XRP Community Day. You pat yourself on the back. We were warming up for the game, which would be very lengthy. However, we are in the finest possible position to shape the future, and I am eager to see what lies ahead. Thank you so much for attending, guys. I hope this update was enjoyable.